So we're going to do our weekly Zodiac reading. Let's see what we get for this week. Thanksgiving weekend here in the United States. So I'm going to be on vacation because my birthday's next Monday. And I have relatives in town, so I have stuff to do with them. So I'm gonna be on vacation, you guys. Hi, Michi. All right, so let's go ahead and start these. Let's do a collective first, and then as soon as people start coming in, then we'll do the zodiac for each, or a reading for each zodiac. So let's see collectively, energetically, what are we supposed to be focusing on for this week of Thanksgiving. And we also have the energy of the galactic center at its peak right now, all the way until the 24th. So it's at its highest, most potent energy right now. If you haven't aligned yourself to the galactic center, I recommend that you do. It's awesome. It's amazing. I've had a lot going on financially, like progress in that arena, and then just a lot of prophetic dreams. It's been crazy. So it's been fun though. It's like I'm like, that just came true. I just dreamed that. That just came true the next day. All right, so here we go. We got 3 cards for the collective. So we have the first one's magical blessings. Again, Monday and Tuesday, take advantage of that galactic center alignment. So this is all about opening yourself up for miracles, okay? That's what the galactic center is all about. It's creator energy. We're going into creator realm, the creator realm, bringing that information in to this life and using it for our highest good or for our purpose here, right? So even if it's something, that you might think, oh, it's just regular shit that I want, like I just want more finances or success in my business. And you might think, oh, that's not anything that has nothing to do with, the higher realms of spirit and all this stuff. Yes, it does. Because if you're not right with your wallet, if you're stressed out about money, then you won't be able to help other people. So that's why this alignment, that's why opening yourself up to receive miracles is important. And that's why this alignment is important, okay? Where you allow yourself to be assisted by the universe, because you need to do a job here. You can't be worrying about money, right? You can't be worrying about the little petty stuff, okay? You need to focus on getting your job done. All right, so the next one is for Wednesday and Thursday, protection. So this is about, shielding your energy, meaning like it's not necessarily shielding. Shielding doesn't exist, okay? If you're due for a lesson in boundaries, then it's going to show up no matter what you fucking do. No matter how many times you shield yourself, if you are due for this lesson, it's gonna come in, okay? If you don't have good boundaries set with someone or with people around you, then you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn how through energetic confrontation, okay? Through spiritual confrontation, so that you can do that for your physical world, okay? So that's what usually happens, you guys. Don't blame it on another entity. It's not their fault that you needed this lesson. It's yours. You need to take responsibility for that, okay? If you're getting poke prodded and bothered by spirits, it's because you have zero boundaries with other people in your life. And most likely those people are very toxic, okay? And they're bringing this toxicity into your life. You're taking it in within yourself, and you're handling their own war for them, right? The war within themselves, right? So if you're hanging around with people who have bad intentions, or are always talking shit, or are always negative, or always having trouble with whatever people in your life, drama, things like that, then that shit's gonna come into you. You're going to see that manifest itself through your own interactions with other people, as well as with the spirit realm. Okay? So don't blame the spirits, for this is what they were made for, okay? They are created to teach you this lesson, or you need to drop that toxic person. Okay, you need to get boundaries up. Even, and it doesn't have to be just a toxic person. It could be even with your family, right? Where maybe there's a person in your family who talks smack, right? And you let them, because you're thinking, oh, that's just how they are. They've always been that way. Oh, there's no point in arguing with them or sticking up for yourself, right? Against them. So then we have these energies coming in, bothering you, creating fear in your life because you refuse to stick up for yourself with this family member. No, you still got to set boundaries with them too. Like, you could just be like, you know what? It's time for you to learn to be respectful of other people. And not everybody thinks like you, and not everybody's going to conform to your disrespect. And I'm not going to tolerate it anymore, And then the other thing is, even thinking about it, like thinking about the way that you were raised. A lot of us are raised to be kind to our loved ones, meaning like, don't ever talk shit to your family members, or don't ever stick up for yourself, period, with an adult. And those are bad habits, because those are like, that's like creating there's no boundaries, right? So adults could probably, like, even for a teenager, if a teenager's being, talked down to by an adult, the teenager has to take it, right? Because that's how you were raised. No, you don't have to take it. You have every right to protect yourself, okay? To stand up for yourself. And so that's what it is. That's what protection is about, you standing up for yourself, even if it's a non-toxic person or somebody that you say, oh, that's just how they are. No, they're not supposed to be like that. They're like that because you have refused to confront them. You have refused to tell them or put them in their place, You have refused to stick up for yourself. That's why they continue to fucking talk shit or say some little slide comment, or a backhanded compliment, right? So it's, again, you gotta be confrontational, all right? So that's what the protection is all about. It's not about shielding yourself. It's about protecting your sanity, protecting your emotions, and having boundaries, right? So the next one is manifestation. And this is what it is. It's like everything that we do for ourselves, it comes back, right? If we do good for ourselves, if we protect ourselves from others, we stick up for ourselves, we create the atmosphere that is necessary for us to be in alignment with Creator, with the galactic center, with our soul's purpose, then bam, we manifest that into our reality, right? The first steps would be to get rid of the stuff that we don't need anymore, right? Okay, so that's what I have for the collective. So we're gonna move on. All right, so let me know, you guys, who wants to go first for the collective zodiac. So we have 6 signs. Shout out your sign, and we'll do that for the collective, okay? Let me just write down the... I always have a list out, so I'm gonna do a list right now so that I don't get confused as to who is next. Let me see. All right. Remember, this is collective reading for the zodiacs. Okay, here we go. Let's see what you guys got. All right, so it looks like we're doing Sagittarius first. Michi. Let's see what we got for Sagittarius for this week. Collective reading for Sag. Let's see. Ooh, perfect. Ooh. Precious time, Sagittarius. So this is about really wanting to be in the present moment, okay? Really experiencing the present moment as it is. No more fantasizing about the future, no more thinking about the past. We're out of Scorpio season. That should have been dealt with back then. It's about enjoying your time now, about really seeking out adventure, as well as I feel like being mindful of not wasting your time with people, with certain people. Maybe if you're single, for example, and you're like, okay, it's time for me to date because, you know, the holidays are coming and you want to get booed up because it's winter time too, right? You have all this ideas like, oh, maybe I could hook up with someone for the holidays. Don't waste your time. All right. If they're not hubby or wifey material, don't waste your time. All right. Just because you're lonely for the holidays. No, don't do that to yourself. Okay, Sagittarius. If you are booed up, don't waste your time with arguments during the holiday season with your boo. Okay. It's kind of like there seems to be some type of theme here with some love interest for Sagittarius. I feel like there might be a lot of misunderstandings during the holiday season. Okay, like if you go out with your lover, or you go to a family gathering, which a lot of us are going to go to, make sure you minimize the arguments with your boo in front of your family. Okay, because that can actually create a lot of just friction between you both, and also you guys might be looked sideways by your family like, damn, look at them, their relationship's a mess. Right? Just if you have something to say to them, Sagittarius, say it before the holidays, like now, before Thanksgiving. Don't do it during Thanksgiving, or if you get annoyed with them after you get home, and talk to them about it. Okay, don't talk to them in front of everybody. All right, be mindful. All right, your mouth is like blunt, so make sure you filter it. Okay, so that's what I have for you. All right, so the next one we're gonna do is Cancer. Amici. All right, let's see what Cancer has. Let me just cross out Sagittarius. And we'll do Cancer. There we go. Sagittarius and Cancer. Next one is Cancer. Let's see what we got for this week for Cancer. Music. So it might be that you need some music in your life, or it might be that you are working on a project about frequency healing, or listening carefully to messages that are coming through music for you. It's the messages, like you might have a song that reminds you of someone, but you got to remember what the song is about. So the lyrics, learn about the lyrics. Or if you think, oh, that's just because that person's favorite song, therefore it reminds me of them. But also look at the lyrics, okay? Because there's some songs out there that are very catchy. And then when you read the lyrics, you're just like, what the hell, There might be warnings in there, okay, about the person and why they like that song. Red flags, okay, Cancer. Don't ignore them, all right? So yeah, so anything like that, any messages that are coming up for you, it will be beneficial for you to pay attention to the music that comes in. Again, little friendly reminders of that person or whomever it is that you're interested in, or even like family members, things like that. Or also using music to uplift your mood. It might be that you're having a hard time emotionally speaking, and you might want to listen to music to uplift your mood. Right now, a lot of radios are already playing holiday music, and if you're into holiday music, then listen as much as you can to uplift your mood, okay? Because it gets kind of rough around wintertime for seasonal depression in particular. And then because you're a Cancer, you already know that's a thing for you normally. So uplift your spirits through music, okay? So that's all I have for you, Cancer. And let's see. Okay, so we have Libra. We'll do Libra next, and then we'll do Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Cross out Cancer. Libra. Okay, let's do Libra. Protection. Okay, so around the holiday season, Libra gets a little bit overzealous or starts to indulge in the past. Okay, more than likely indulging in the past, like, oh, the holiday season, and this is what I used to do with as a kid, or I spent some great holidays with my ex, and you know, overindulgence in the past. Or you might be booed up and you're thinking about the ex. Libras do that. Nostalgia sets in. And so be mindful of that. Be mindful of your thoughts, because you'll attract that into your life, okay? Like if you're thinking, oh, I remember I went out to this place with this ex and it was so much fun, and this boyfriend that I have or girlfriend that I have right now doesn't do anything like that, and I wish they did, and all this stuff, and well, guess what? Your ex is gonna come on knocking at your door if you're thinking about about that stuff, okay? So be mindful, okay? And then of course your energy, because that's what attracts them. Is you're putting that energy out there, and you're bringing that in, okay? And so that's important for you to be mindful this holiday season, to be in the present moment, okay? And if you are having problems within your relationship, because obviously that's probably why you're thinking this way, then you need to speak up, okay? It's time for you to divulge. Okay, don't be a jackass and break up with them during the holidays. Okay, like, oh, it's, you know, coming up to Thanksgiving, you break up with them right after you had Thanksgiving dinner with their family. Don't be that guy or that girl. Okay, but at least have a conversation. You know, conversation has to be had. Well, obviously, you're not satisfied with something that they're doing or not doing. You know, and so you need to speak up. Okay. Just saying. I'm just saying, because I've seen it. I've seen Libras do this shit around this time, where they don't want to get stuck in that awkward position where they have to go to their family side, you know, for the holidays, and then they're not like, they don't like their partner, you know, things like that. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, we're breaking up. So yeah, you got to be mindful, okay? Be tactful. Mindful, like when you do have that conversation, talk to them before these holidays start, you know, like maybe after. Like some Libras will wait after the holidays to spill their guts, right? Like, oh, I think we're gonna break up because this and this and that, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, they're gone, right? After they got their Christmas presents. Just kidding. Or am I really? No, but still, be mindful, okay? Watch your energy levels, and then don't get too stuck in the past, all right? Again, that's usually an indicator there's something wrong in the present, okay? So, all right. So let's see who's next. So we got Aquarius next. All right. Michiari spilling the tea. Oh, well, it's true though. Like, come on. All right. So let's see. Come together for Aquarius. So this is about just enjoying time with family, but also enjoying time with like-minded individuals. For you, socializing. For you, Aquarius, showing. I would even say kind of like showing up to things, to events that you're being invited to. Networking is a primary thing that's happening for you right now, Aquarius, is like meeting the right people. You have a plan of action, especially career-wise, where you want to meet certain people so that you can work with them, you know, for whatever objective or project that you have in mind. And so if you are invited to a social gathering, make sure you go. Of course, dates and times, mindful of that, of course, you know, because sometimes if you have to go with your family and then some friends are like, hey, let's go over here for Christmas, and that's like your family thing, then just be like, okay, I can't do that. But anyway, it just feels like you have to work it with a team here, okay? It feels like you're going to meet the right people to work with for this project. It's going to finally get off the ground for you. It's going to be very successful with these people around this time, because this feels like a very magical time for you in particular. So take advantage of this energy with the galactic center alignment, and all the way until like the 30th, you'll still feel that, or you're going to be able to work with it. But right now it's at its highest peak. So you can ask for that as well. So manifesting people like that are like-minded and who will be successful or help you with the success of this goal is definitely something you should ask for. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. All right, so hi Tara. Let's see who's next. We got let's see, Aquarius, and we got Scorpio. So Scorpio. Okay, let's see Scorpio. Scorpio. Protect your dreams. Not sharing too much of them. All right, not divulging too much information to people that you barely know. That's the key here, okay? So there might be some stuff that you are working on, right? A project or something, and you're getting kind of excited about it, and you really, it's kind of like Aquarius, right? Where you want to work with other people with this vision. But the difference is that at this time, that vision needs to be sacred. That vision needs to be kept within you and not shared, okay? Because unfortunately, Scorpio, you're still mending from Scorpio season. You're still recovering, and there's still a little bit of wounding surrounding trust issues. So because of those trust issues, you might still be attracting the wrong type of person, the wrong type of friendships, the wrong type of support team, okay? And so that's why it's important for you to be mindful, protect your dreams, and not tell or not divulge all of the information that or the ideas that you have to others, because they're going to just take it and run. They'll take it and run, Scorpio. So be careful with that, okay? So keep them close to you until you feel that there's someone in your group of acquaintances that becomes an actual friend, okay? Where you guys are sharing information, where you guys are going back and forth, okay? It's not just a one-way street. Okay, Scorpio, so just be careful with that, okay? So that's what I have for you for this week. Next one, we'll see who has, let's see. We'll do Aries next. Aries, let's see. Ooh, pure intention. Let's cross you out, Aries. Okay, so pure intention for Aries. So this is all about manifestation, okay? And in order for you to manifest what you actually want in your life and not manifest chaos, you have to really put in an effort as to how are you aligning with this, right? This goal, right? Like, is it out of selfishness, or is it because you truly desire to have this in your life? So that's really important there, right? Like, for example, do you really want a relationship in your life if you're single, right? Do you really want one? Do you really want that happily ever after? Or are you just lonely and horny? Okay, Aries. You're just like, I'm slowly and horny. I just want someone. Or for money, right? Is it the success, right? Success of your business. Is it because you're trying to one up someone? Or is it because you really do love what you do, right? Is it because you're really passionate about that and you want to share it with the world, right? So again, pure intention. Pure intention is important for manifestation. So remember that, Aries. Because again, you're gonna attract what's within, like if you're not serious about these things, then you're gonna attract more shit, right? You're gonna attract people who are unreliable. You're gonna attract fuck buddies, you're gonna attract all that stuff, right? If you're really, again, if you're not really serious. So again, take that into consideration when you ask for what you want, okay? So that's what I have for you, Aries, for this week. So next one, let's see. We have, okay, I think we did, we did Aries. We already did Libra. Oh, Leo. Leo is next. Leo. Let's see, Leo. Thank you, Michi. So all the fire signs are done with this one, of course. So we just have Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. No one picked an earth sign? What's the matter with you guys? Just kidding. All right, so we have believe in magic for Leo. That's awesome. So that means something's shifted for you guys. So that's good, because I know you guys have been having it kind of rough since the Lion's Gate. So open your eyes to the truth will be the first thing you do, Leo. Okay, open your eyes to the truth of who you are as a manifester, as a co-creator of your life. Open your eyes to see that magic that you have within, that you've been working with this whole entire time, but you've neglected to even see it because you think it's some grand gesture that you have to have in order for you to believe that you're actually manifesting the life that you desire, right? So for example, you might be like, I want $1 million, and you've been manifesting like money here and there, right? Like little amounts of money here and there or whatever, and then but not the $1 million, right? And you're thinking, oh man, this isn't because it's a grand gesture, right? Oh man, this isn't good enough, right? Oh, I suck at manifesting, or you're hard on yourself. And then but it's like you're making money every day. So you should be grateful for that, because you're obviously pulling money in, so it's being in a state of gratitude for what you are pulling in, and being excited, right? Excited about what you manifested. Even if it's not that million yet, you're still excited for manifesting $1 or even a penny, right? God, get excited about that, because that's how energy works. Like attracts like, okay? And so that being said, that's what you're missing here, and that belief in yourself and the abilities that you do have and that you've been doing and working with this whole entire time. Then that's how things shift for you, okay? And most likely you'll make that million soon, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you, Leo. All right, so let's see. We have Capricorn right after. Let's see, Capricorn. Now we got some earth signs, huh? After I guilted you guys. Like, poor little earth signs. Nobody wants to hear from them. So we have magical blessings for Capricorn. So yeah, this is good. So it's kind of similar to Leo, where whatever's going on in your life right now, where you're just like having a hard time in believing in your magic, believing in yourself, that's coming to an end, and things are actually finally getting in alignment with what you really desire, because you've done the work during Scorpio season. This Scorpio season definitely hit you harder, because it was just like, God, it's like one thing after another. And it was like really challenging you, right? To see how you can rise above it, as well as to see how motivated you really are with accomplishing these goals that you've set forth for yourself. And so that being said, now you have the blessings. Now you're slowly getting them in, where the universe is like, thanking you for all the work that you've done for yourself and for your loved ones and things like that. So just believe in that. Believe that it's happening. Believe that it's coming in. Okay, Capricorn? So that's what I have for you. All right. So let's see. So next one we're going to do is Virgo. And then we only have Taurus, Pisces, and Gemini left. Gemini, you guys are always last. Or in the like last group to go. Everybody's like, no one wants to hear about Gemini. All right, so let's do Virgo. Ooh, moon energy, Virgo. So working with the lunar cycles, working with the divine feminine. But you know, there's also masculine energy found in the lunar energies. When you think about the old ways where everything had an equivalent energy to it. So it was always masculine and feminine, okay, energy. So moon energy, lunar energy, allowing yourself to flow with it, allowing yourself to understand the cycles and how they affect you directly. There might be a lunar placement that you need to look into. Maybe your progress moon, where is that at? What sign is it in, right? It could just be that that's the actual effect, right? That's the thing that you have to really work with. Emotions, right? Emotions, not dissecting them, Virgo. Like, this is what you do. You feel them, and then you're like, oh, I should have done this, or I should have said that. This would have been a proper way of handling this, or next time I'm going to say this instead, right? Like, you overly analyze and dissect your emotions, and you know, I get it. You want to understand why, right? But at this time, because you have to be aligned with the lunar cycles, then the ebb and flow, that means you allow yourself to feel without questioning the feeling. Just allow yourself to go with it, flow with it, channel it. Don't step in. Don't let your ego step in, or don't let your logical mind step in and try to analyze it. Allow it to be. Allow yourself to be. Okay? Be there presently. Okay. And then later on, after it's all said and done, then you could be like, okay, this is what I felt. Okay. Then later on, you'll be able to analyze it. But at this time, they're saying no, not this week. This week is about letting you feel. Okay. Stop using logic, letting you feel. So it's kind of like working with, in so many ways, they're kind of like helping you tap in with water energy. So looking at maybe a Pisces energy, or maybe a Cancer energy, where Pisces is more like a belief, right? Where what they feel, they believe to be true. And the same thing could be with Cancer, is like more like what they don't see yet, but they feel, they interpret as truth, right? So if you have a Cancer energy, for example, they'll like talk to someone and they'll know right away that they're lying to them, even if they're not saying it, right? They'll feel it in their gut. This person is untrustworthy. This person's a liar, right? So it's kind of like that. They want you to be very water sign this week, okay? Allow yourself to feel, okay? So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Next one is Taurus. Taurus. Let's see what we got for Taurus. Look in a book. So this is about studying. Okay, studying something. Okay, studying something. Let's see what you have to study. So if you have questions, and Taurus, I'm sure you have questions. If you have questions right now regarding what's happening to you, might be something that you've observed and you're just like, what the is going on? And why the hell am I involved in this bullshit? Right, Taurus? You're probably like, I just want to enjoy my time here. I just want to eat some good food and relax. I've been working my ass off and I just want to chill, right? But now there's something that was presented to you and you're just like, what the hell's going on? Why am I involved in this now? So that's what it is. Look in a book, do some research, right? Get some information, get some facts, okay? Ask questions, important, okay, so that you can figure out why this is happening, okay? It definitely is important for you to have insight into these events that are happening around you, and then somehow you're involved in them, because why are you involved to begin with, right? So anyway, that's what I have for you, okay, Taurus? All right, let's see who we gonna do next. So after that was Virgo and Taurus. So we only have Gemini and Pisces left. So let's see who wants Gemini or Pisces, you guys. Gemini or Pisces. We're gonna do Pisces. All right. And then Gemini's saved for last again. Save the best for last. All right. Oh, Pisces, you got kind of similar to what Sagittarius got, right? Precious time. So, but this is a little bit different. So Sagittarius is more about romantic stuff, but yours is more about professional stuff, okay? Like, oh, okay, perfect. So for you, it's about getting to know people in certain communities, right? That you've been curious about. Possibly has a lot to do with your career or even socializing, okay? You becoming social again, like getting out of your shell and becoming social again, right? Pisces, because you're probably like, oh, I don't like it. I don't like people right now. But it feels like you're bursting out of that again, right? So it's like Pisces goes out for a little bit, socializes, and come back in, and then again, and again, back and forth, right? So right now you're feeling social. So it's about making connections with people who actually have a very stable foundation, who are actually go-getters, who are actually very highly motivated to do what needs to be done, right? That is what you need in your life. You don't need people who are just going to be lazy and want you to do everything, or they're just going to be like, oh yeah, I believe in your dreams, but I don't feel they can be accomplished. You know, you don't want naysayers in your life, okay? That's wasting your time. And then, of course, that being said, it's about that. It's about networking. It's about getting together with somebody or a group of people and creating something together. Okay, it's about that. And I feel like it's been a while since you've felt like you were connecting to people, because unfortunately that's why you hibernate. That's why you go back hermit mode, because you get disappointed with the world. You get disappointed with your relationships with people, where you meet people and you think, oh, this might be the person that is going to help me out, or it might be someone that can understand me at a deeper level, and it's not romantic, it's more like friendships, right? And then all of a sudden, bam, disappointment, and then you're like, oh, I'm done socializing, and you go back. So that's what it is. It's like you're learning these lessons, but now it's a time for you to really see the red flags before you begin a connection in that manner, and really address these things. Okay, that's the purpose here, where you're learning to address these red flags, and not just, oh, I'm just gonna ignore them. No, you're learning. You're learning who's good and who's not. Okay, so that's what you have for this week, Pisces. All right, next one we have, and this is the final one, is Gemini. Gemini, and I already did the collective reading earlier, okay? So if you guys want to watch that, definitely go ahead and rewind. Protect your dreams, Gemini. So similar to Scorpio, but this is different. This is about your ideologies. Not necessarily what Scorpio is doing with their creating something, right? Like they have an idea of an invention or whatever, and then people might steal that. No, this is your ideologies. Protect them. You're gonna come to a point where, because you're very outspoken, of course, and we all admire you for that, but you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna meet people who are gonna actually make you feel a certain way about your belief systems. They're actually gonna make you or try to manipulate you into thinking the way they do. Be mindful of that, okay? Don't let them trick you just because you think, oh, they're successful, oh, they have accumulated wealth, and obviously they know what the hell they're doing. And then all of a sudden you change because of them. You change to fit their lifestyle instead of being an individual still. So it's kind of like what, for example, it's what happens with Hollywood people, right? Where they're just like, they're very super talented kids or young adults or adults, you know, or older adults. And they're like, they get, you know, an agent, and all of a sudden the agent's telling you, oh, you got to lose weight, or you got to gain weight, or you got to fit this particular mold. And that's how you can get these jobs, or you know, blah, 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 or whatever, right? And that's what it is, Gemini. It feels like you're stepping into this type of lifestyle where you're going to be surrounded by people who are very superficial, who are, yes, they're super successful, but because that's their superficiality, is because they don't give a shit about who they step on or who they fucking hurt to get where the hell they want to go. Okay. And so be mindful of that. Okay. And don't change just because you want to fit that mold. Okay. Don't let them mislead you either. Okay. Like, oh, have you guys, like, for example, Gemini, this is like the perfect example of what happens when you're not true to yourself and you get overly like blinded by the lights, right? So that story about Toni Braxton, I don't know if you guys watched that. Recommend it. Where she's super talented singer, and she was just like got a contract with this record person or whatever, producer, because this person was known in the industry to be super good, and they had all of their other singers, like they married this one famous singer from the 80s, and that Toni Braxton admired this 80s singer so much and all this stuff. So anyway, the contract wasn't read thoroughly. They were not paying her the amount that she should have been paid, all right, for her fucking talent. They were not providing her a lot of money, right? She's broke by the time she finished her first album. She had no money. So the money that she did have, she was convinced to squander it. She was convinced to waste it on useless shit, such as, oh, you got to look a certain way, therefore we're going to take you shopping. We're going to go over here to the most expensive clothes that you got to buy, and this and this and that, right? They convinced her to do that, to put herself in debt, millions of dollars in debt, bought all the nice stuff, all this stuff or whatever, but she wasn't getting paid. She wasn't getting paid that much money. So she technically couldn't afford this shit, right? So she had to, she had debt, and I think she was bankrupt after her first album. I don't even remember. But anyway, that's like one of the best stories to really watch, Gemini. So if you are feeling like, oh, I have like this super opportunity to be famous and rich and all this stuff and all these people, be careful with that. All right? Don't squander your money. Don't listen to those people that say you have to look a certain way. Just say like, look, obviously you fucking you found me and you hired me and you liked how the fuck I looked to begin with. That's why I'm here. That's why you offered me a fucking job. I don't have to fucking change for you. All right? Just be you, okay? So that's what I have for you. All right, Gemini? Just be mindful. All right. Okay, so that's all I have, you guys. That's every single zodiac sign for this week. I'm probably gonna do the next week like a day later, because I'm gonna be on vacation until my birthday. So I might not be live next week unless I record. I don't know. I'm not gonna have time because I have like shit to do for school too. So we're probably gonna do this on Tuesday, okay, for next week's zodiacs. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. But anyway, have a wonderful Thanksgiving for the U.S. residents. Have a wonderful galactic alignment still going on until Monday. Take full advantage of that, you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.